LiveAllX provides you with everything necessary to build your dream TradeStation. Numerous feature windows can be organized on multiple monitors or a single monitor according to your needs. Let's open up a few for the sake of example, and then look at a complete layout that I like to use. Let's go to the Windows menu and select the watch list, for example. And we'll move it in place below the simple summary. Next, we'll take a look at a tick chart. We'll resize it and move it next to our simple summary. Finally, let's open up an options montage. We'll resize that and position it. Once an options montage is open, of course we can click on a bid or an offer to open up a trade ticket. Or if we prefer, we can click complex and get a complex trading ticket. You can do all of this with as many components as you like within LVX by using the Windows menu. It's interesting to note that while you can open up individual windows, you can combine individual windows with a tabbed window layout. You can see on the upper left-hand side of my layout, I actually have tabbed windows with the Options montage, Stats tab, Charts tab, SKU tab, Time and Sales, and the Scanner, all occupying a small portion of my screen. To the right, I'm tracking 3 different tick charts. To the right of that, I have my watch list. Below my tabbed windows, I have all of the trades in my watch list. To the right of that, I've got my trade blotter. Now on one screen, I have options, stats, charts, SKU, time and sales, scans, vol tracking, an order ticket, 3 tick charts, my watch list trades, and a trade blotter. And that's one monitor. Options trading begins and ends with volatility, and in live vol execution, implied vol metrics and movements are intuitively presented in every way. We can see the IV30 change and value right in the symbol summary, moving in real time. We can move to the options montage and see the change in sigma by month. We can see the history of implied vol and vol indices through the charts tab. We can see it with the stock or expand the vol chart. We can see how the implieds move with earnings. We can see how the historical vols move as well. Moving to the SKU tab, we can see line-by-line vols by month in 3 dimensions. You can even trade straight from the SKU tab. Taken a step further, you can see historical SKU by line by month for over 2 years. The data loads in the upper left-hand corner. And now we can see how the SKU waterfall moves day by day. Live vol execution is a volatility trading engine. Now let's look to the risk chart, which you get to through the options montage. We can see a 3-dimensional display of our P&L. We can look at it over days, weeks, months, or in a calendar at any point in the future. You can include simulated trades or not. You can add vol shocks at any percentage and see how your P&L changes as volatility moves and as the stock moves. And we can do all of this immediately, seeing the impact on our current positions. If we like what we see, we can go back to the options montage and create a trading ticket. Now we have a complex order ticket ready to send as a marketable trade in a single basket. Other than using the risk chart, there are several ways to make a complex order ticket. Click the complex button and enter complex mode. To add a leg for a purchase, click on an offer. For a sale, click on a bid. Or you can go into the complex ticket, add a strategy, click on a month, and your strikes. You've now got a full ticket. You can change the quantity 1 at a time, or by 10 at a time. You can change your pricing and your destination. You'll see the NBBO, the sizes, and the delta of your complex ticket. The portfolio management functionality in LVX provides full coverage of your account in several ways. Go to the trading menu. On the summary tab, you can see your opening equity, your previous P&L, commissions and fees, and other factors. You can see a chart of your P&L or your equity over different time horizons. See your monthly winners and your monthly losers. See your closing equity, your market P&L, your trading P&L, your current P&L, current equity, liquidation loss, liquidation equity, your month-to-date P&L, and your year-to-date P&L. Go to the general ledger. You can see all funds coming in and out of your account with detail. Commissions and fees, dividends paid and received, interest paid and received, other incomes and expenses, your closing equity and your opening equity by date. Monitor your risk in our own customizable portfolio risk window. You can look at risk by symbol, by expiration, by sector, and even by watch list. You can take a look at the P&L, or you can look at some Greeks. You can see your dollar deltas, your delta, your gamma, your theta, your vega, and your rho. And you can see on the right-hand side, ordered by the largest value. Portfolio management in LVX couldn't be more comprehensive or easier to use. Retrieving real-time and historical trade data in LVX is simple and fast. You go to the trading window and select the trading blotter. In the trade blotter, you can see your trades on the day, your working orders, your filled orders, your canceled orders, or all of them, as well as your historical trades. You can export your trades by either copying to the clipboard and then pasting in Excel or Notepad, or you can save as a CSV. If you want to see historical trades, you can choose through dates in a calendar. While LiveVol execution has several features, customizations, multiple monitor layouts, and volatility measures, the most powerful part of this platform is how quickly a trader can go from trade idea to trade execution. Let's see one quick example. We'll go to the scanner, we'll go to top scans, and look for high option volume relative to average on the day. We'll choose a stock, it'll pop up in the symbol summary. Let's go to the stats tab to see what happened. We can see over 250,000 contracts traded today on total daily average volume of just 19,000. We can also see that calls traded to puts on a 3-to-1 ratio. Let's take a quick look at the charts tab. We can see the stock's been popping of late. We can see the implied is rising. I want to see on the skew tab if there's a vol diff to trade. It turns out there is to the call side. I want to trade this call spread, owning Jan and selling Dees. I'll go to the options montage. I'll open a complex ticket. I'll clear what was in there before. I'll go to call spread. I want to own the back. I want to sell the front. I want to do it 10 times. I want to pay 30 cents. And I want to execute my order. That's how quickly you can go from trade idea to trade execution in LiveVol X. Welcome to LiveVol Execution. Complex trading simplified.